welcome back to Deathwatch. My name is Blood, and these are my friends. Last time on Deathwatch, the party had just finished clearing out the Scholar Fasari almshouse.
Indeed, there was a lot of watching of the death.
Alright, so now that you guys have finished clearing out the bulk of the Tyranid activity that's reported in the area, what would you like to do now? Would you like to accomplish your mission?
We already got the thing.
Yep, and I don't think there's any other locations that we need to strike.
Let me just reiterate the mission objectives. Alright, close that. There it is. Your primary objective was recover the precious device. Your secondary objective was purge the Gene Sealer brood. And your second secondary objective was to destroy the reclamation pool. You then had the tertiary objectives of Vulcan Lives. Honor Vulcan by retrieving a trophy worthy of Nocturne's halls by slaying an enemy in melee combat. An elite enemy in melee combat. Purge the Witch. Silence an enemy's Psyker permanently. Break the Synapse, slay all Tyranid Synapse creatures in the area of operations, and honor the Fallen. Recover the dog tags of the slain guardsmen. You have 6 out of 10 left to find. So I believe your only secondary objective you've not completed was destroy the reclamation pool, and you now have the means to do so.
Have we already killed all the Synapse creatures?
No.
All the ones we found.
Okay.
You've killed all the ones you found.
Fair. You said the only one that was left was the reclamation pool, and I'm like, I thought we still had to kill the rest of the Tyranids.
Where do you think they are?
The reclamation pool was our first stop. We
Was
just
it?
didn't destroy it.
Oh.
Yes, it was.
I thought it was just a big sloppy pit in the ground.
That is the reclamation pool.
It was a proto reclamation pool, but it's not been destroyed.
But now we can call artillery to destroy it.
Yep. You okay, Smoke?
No.
Still sick?
I'm alive.
Aw.
That's all we can ask for.
You don't have to be that disappointed about me being alive, Blood. Fuck.
Well, I was going to add, I give you a hug to the cyberspace, but Necro spoke first.
I think he just wants your stuff.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, come
like the brother.
Come live with me in my house.
Yeah, me and Blood have a very material relationship.
I could believe it.
All right.
Now that we've had some gay banter, I believe now is the time for us to go turning everything into a giant pit in the ground.
As befits the Space Marines. All right. What distance would you like to laze the target with the precious device? Necro, I believe you're the one that's carrying it.
That is correct. So I'm assuming that well, for starters, we'll probably need somewhere that actually has good sightlines on it, because we'll probably want to try and hit the marking dead center on it to try and get the most impact on it.
For reference, the Scholar Vasari almshouse is 3 stories high. And you have a guy with a jetpack who can just get onto the roof.
Well, stairs never killed anyone.
Well, they did when you're like fucking 6 tons heavy.
Well, it didn't kill me.
You know what? Fair.
Unless I check, stairs aren't people.
No, you're totally right. It's not the stairs that kill you; it's the gravity.
And that is, in fact, weaponized by the Emperor's blessing.
It is.
Unfortunately, we have not requisitioned any of those weapons. So I'm assuming... So the question being, Game Master, are we able to make our way to the roof, or were there some obstacles in our way that we'll have to surpass?
You can make your way to the roof unopposed. You've killed everything, and there's no gargoyles yet.
Fair enough.
So,
Alrighty, so I think that's what we'll do. We will make our way to the roof. As soon as we get a nice little line of sight, we will make an attempt to try and laser it like right there, right in this center. That way, the radius encompasses mostly just the pool.
all right. Sorry.
I'm assuming that'll be some sort of tech use.
Yeah, that'll be a tech use test as you read the manual.
There's a manual.
Yes, it came with a manual.
Probably not.
Would you like to very quickly read the manual?
I guess we do have some time to learn how to operate this device and utilize it to some amount of function.
So, funny thing, I originally had like that entire thing made for the tech marine that was supposed to be part of the party. Unfortunately, he never got back to me on if he wanted to join the game or not.
Yeah, I think that might have gotten a little burnt out on campaigns.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Alright, so once you read the manual, go ahead and make me a literacy check.
Yay, literacy.
In my mind, Vesper pulled out the precious device, and just dangling off the side is just like a really tiny book.
So, Vesper, explain how you
It's-
know so much about this technology already. That only takes you a quick read of like 10 minutes to understand.
Well, after looking through the scripture for the precious device, it seems it operates quite similar to the cogitators that are used to activate the war spirits that are often trapped within many machines, and thus being able to know the right canticles as well as the appropriate gestures to awaken those war spirits and direct them towards our enemies. This should be a fairly simple once the book has enlightened me on what those gestures and canticles are.
All right, because you have the precious device and you've read the document. What are those gestures that you make on the machine?
Depressed power room.
First,
Aim precious device.
have
Say
to
fire artillery.
first
And do
have
a little dance.
have to join the sight with my own sight. Peer it until it is focused on what I wish to eliminate, and then summon the spirit through Canticle 6 through 8. Once it has been awoken, I connect it to registry of local communications network, and then once that's been connected, have the war spirit guide the artillery to the exact location.
All right, make me a tech use test plus 40.
I need to find a owner's manual for something, so I can then just sit there and like scene it out like a
Like
like
a
a
hymn.
monk singing scripture. Yeah, like I am.
That would be perfect. All right, Vesper, with 2 degrees
Sorry.
success, you dismiss Spirity, the clip note tech priest agency assistant, as he asks if you need to purge anyone today, and instead put the sight of Saint Javelin upon the proto digestion pool and depress the activation rune. And after a signal array has gone your location, you hear on the Vox, "This is Source Scythe Artillery Battery 2. We have your artillery position lased and locked on. Please input proper activation symbols." Uh, Vesper, as a Space Marine librarian, you would be high enough rank to have an override code. What is your override code?
Alright, so override code. This is a Rain Priest Vesper. I am initiating authorization Flower Omega.
Flower Omega received. Firing main cannon. Firing main cannon. Firing main cannon. And nothing happens for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 30 seconds later, before even the sound of the shell can reach you, the proto digestion pool explodes with 4 high explosive, deep penetration artillery rounds detonating within. It is like the God Emperor himself is cracking down with a hammer onto an anvil every single time until the proto digestion pool is destroyed. Vesper, make me a Synesius test plus 50. You've woken something up, and it is very angry and very hungry and vulnerable.
Do you feel that, brothers?
What do you mean, brother?
Our quarry has been wounded by our efforts. I suspect the hunt is just about ready.
Music to my ears, brother.
We'll have a flower war yet.
All right, what would you like to do?
Alrighty. So, guess question is, how far does our communication systems, if any, reach?
Your armor should say. You have a Voxcaster in your armor, right?
We do, yeah.
All right, go ahead and make me a tech use test. Plus 20 to negate your not being trained in it, so that you can like take stock in your own armor, because this is your own armor.
Alright. If one of you get in contact with command, I'm sure they'll be pleased to hear about this situation. At the very least, we should call up the birds so that they can get us out of here.
That is the point of the precious device, brother. To allow us this full range of communication, as well as allow us to contact emotions up to the sky. Our brothers that have yet to come down.
Huh. And here I was just for destruction.
Not entirely, brother. It is one of the MacGuffins.
Of course. Wonderful insight, Forge Master. And Vesper will now attempt to use the precious device as an actual communication and attempt to hail the guard regiment we were originally discussing with.
The Aloysius or the Sora Scythe?
The ones who dropped us in.
All right, the Aloysius.
Yeah. I'm on a roll tonight.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So, Vesper, you understand that this is a laser designation system, so it communicates through lasers with other machines of the Holy Spirit. So, you have to shoot something so that it gets a signal. Good for you. There's a Valkyrie, like, flying on the horizon nearby, and you shoot the Valkyrie with the laser. And you manage to... and you manage to actually get back in contact with Sergeant Yanagita.
What a stupid fucking device.
Sergeant, this is Rain Priest Vesper. Respond.
Rain Priest Vesper, this is Aki Yanagita. We are holding firm in the location and we are beginning evacuation to reform our line. How goes your mission?
The expansion that our foul enemies was attempting to embark has been devastated in its infancy. And I suspect that whoever is behind both the production as well as this infestation as a whole is both wounded and greatly unappeased.
That's excellent news, Rain Priest. Have you looked to the sky?
We have only recently made ourselves surface bound.
Well, whatever you did, it looks like there's something heading straight towards you.
That's bizarre. I don't see
But
anything.
We just look up.
Yeah, you look up and you see a mycetic spore, like a shooting star getting closer and closer and closer to you. You all know it from your previous briefings as a mycetic spore, a tuned drop pod. In essence.
Oh, sick! I get to fucking kill more shit. Oh, is it coming directly towards us?
It's definitely coming towards the city.
Okay. All right.
It would be really weird if it wasn't heading towards you specifically, because you are the main characters in this story. As Space Marines.
Well, we were also just directly told by Vesper that we pissed something off. So, if a hive mind got angry with us, they might be like, crush these bugs in particular.
Yep.
Unrelated, Sergeant, are you looking for some strays to conscript?
You mean all of the civilians, brother?
If you're meaning evacuation of other guard assets, that would be really appreciated. If you mean evacuation of civilian population, how many are we talking about?
Well, they are primarily guards with some civilian contingencies. I would
They're
say...
local militia, brother.
I'd say that if you have some means of assisting them, that could be of value, but their force might be large enough for them to push through to your position.
300, you say? Give me a moment, my lords.
300 bodies? We got guns laying around.
He comes back on the line. How? These aren't Ogrins, right?
There were a
No.
few large ones, though whether or
But there
not they
were
are
ogres. You're
Ogrins, I
right.
did not notice anything particularly abnormal about them.
I forgot there was
believe they-
ogre.
I believe most of them are guardsmen with the occasional civilian.
Vesper just outright lying to this guy. We copy. All right, yeah, we can reroute some Valkyries to that location. Do you require a pickup as well?
We are of a lesser priority when it comes to transportation, if you must choose between us and your stray regiments. Considering what we have recently done, I would advise not being in close proximity for us for the direct period until we have figured out what the next plan is of our enemy's intentions.
Well, I know why the Xenos make their attack. We still have the separatists with their anti-air guns nearby that we can use. He motions towards the precious device. Either blow them up or take them ourselves.
Oh, use the precious device to like laze the anti-air cannons.
Yeah. Either like artillery their shit or take over their shit to use against them. Is all Jah'maul is throwing out there as like a potential plans of going up to the enemy anti-air.
My lords,
Either way, it has to get taken down.
My lords, I am honored with your confinement and such tactical acumen with me. Unfortunately, I am just a sergeant. Would you like to speak with my colonel?
I suspect my understanding was that they are preoccupied at the moment, and we have not made any drastic changes in the battlefield to warrant any deviations from the war plan. We shall get in contact with them once we have made more progress. Merely wish to let you know so that you may report on our doings in case they were to ring you for any updates.
So, I know it's been a while. So, he said his colonel, which means the Aloysius colonel, not the other colonel that you talked to earlier.
Okay, not the psychopath?
Yeah, not the psychopath.
Because that bitch was crazy.
Yes. The main reason why is because you're talking about the anti-aircraft guns, and the anti-aircraft guns matter for the Aloysius a hell of a lot more for the Elros. Because the Aloysius drop
It also
troopers
matter for our people, specifically
Yes.
the Space Marines that are here too.
Yes, exactly.
Because they can't get in here with those air guns up, because we crashed because of those fucking guns.
Yeah, everyone got shot down by them.
Yeah, so we need to take those guns out so we can let our people know, like, hey, the guns are down. Come on in. And having more Space Marines in the city, in the Salt as a whole,
Yeah.
will help matters, period.
Either way, they are offering transport to talk to a ranking guard officer to like coordinate that.
I mean, we're like within walking distance of those guns.
I'm just gonna take you to the
It
map.
would.
At least some of them. I believe it was like this one. Or this one.
This one. Those are the ART
This one?
is artillery. Oh, can you see the nameplate? Oh, you can't see the nameplate. No. I'm sorry.
You can't see the nameplates or the if you have a legend chilling out. So those artillery pieces, okay.
And anti-aircraft is to your direct east.
I mean, fuck, that's on the walk back. This one's also artillery, correct?
Yes.
I remember that this is a tank regiment.
Anti-tank. I should.
Anti-tank?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Alright, yeah, that's right. The tanks are over here.
Yes. The anti-tank's pinning down your tanks.
Yes.
Based on our current positions, any updates on the aircraft will likely be coming in short matter. In fact, I believe it'll something that we'll be taking on our way back. Whether or not you wish to bother your superiors with such trifles is up to something I will leave to your bureaucracy.
Okay, Vesper. Go ahead and make me a, everyone just make me a perception test. Vesper, you can just make a Sinisius test plus 40.
Perception. Yes, that's right. It is characteristic. I perceive. No, I do not perceive. Oh, excuse me.
Tectonus, if you're there, go ahead and make a perception test. Otherwise, Vesper.
Or awareness, I think, is also the
yes,
preferred
awareness.
skill.
Awareness is the preferred skill.
Yeah.
All right, Vesper. The Hive Mind's angry, and it wants to reestablish its reclamation pool. The back where
It can reestablish my foot in its ass.
Yeah, and that mindset explorer is definitely heading towards you to very specifically reinforce something. With a roll,
oh boy.
with a roll that good, Vesper, your head turns towards the proto-digestion pool. Turns to the proto-digestion pool, and you see something lurking within the smoke there. Something alien.
Sergeant Counterman last orders. Turns out they're attempting to rebuild. We'll need to teach them another lesson before we handle the aircraft.
Shall we fire another salvo of shells?
That'd actually be a good idea.
If you have some to spare, that would be delightful, actually.
All right. Since you want to make another artillery test, Vesper, since you know how to use the thing, you don't have to make another tech use. But you have used your override already.
True. It likely is not going to work again.
Tectonus uses his override.
Yes, Tectonus as a sergeant.
Taking turns.
Tectonus as a sergeant could use his override.
Did we actually establish ranks? I don't ever remember doing that.
I believe in the first session, Tectonus was the sergeant of the Salamander strike team.
And again, like they I don't think they have sergeant ranks, do they? I know they're a military faction, but I don't remember Space Marines having those kinds of ranks.
Space Marines have sergeants.
Do they?
Yeah. They have. So you're working off of pre-13th Black Crusade operations, so you're still Codex compliant.
Okay.
Yeah, Tectonus is actually pretty old. So Tectonus would be the sergeant of your squad, and he got and you guys got.
Age has nothing to do with it.
Anyways, if Tectonus would like to use his override code, he may. While you're doing that, I need to find the Imperial Guard manual. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Did you get thrown in stasis, Tectonus? Fuck. Space Marines do have a shelf life. Remember that.
I
He
mean,
said
maybe,
2000 as a joke.
but I don't know how old that is, because considering some Space Marines are still
Studs.
around despite being at the beginning.
Yeah. So,
Again, like a stasis or whatever.
okay, where
It's possible, but I think most of the time, like, you do see them if they're active, they do age.
they will
And they do
eventually
die
die of
after a
old
little
age.
bit.
It's just old age for them is dying in battle usually.
Yeah, and I think there's studs. It's like either like 50 years or 100 years, depending on which stud you got.
Silver is 50, gold is
I'm
100.
assuming yeah, I assume he has 2 gold studs.
All right, Basilisk. They're using Earthshaker cannons. They're not actually basilisks. 40-10 plus 10x, pen 8, clip 1, blast 20. Okay. They're gonna fire 3 more shells. In which case, they're gonna hit because you're basically just guiding the shells right there. Slash R. D100 for the first shell. Oof. Alright, 40-10 plus 10. Oh. Vesper, through your psychic connection, you hear a horrific groan as the first shell connects into whatever it is that's in the dust. And then when the second artillery shell hits, it's unaffected. And then when the third artillery shell hits... Oh. Oh no. 2d10.
When the third artillery shell hits, Vesper imbues it with psychic energy so it nukes it into the fucking 37th dimension.
The Emperor guides.
So I need to bring up my calculator to just see how badly this died. So that's 28.
Aha, we have circumnavigated yet another boss fight.
Yes.
Would I have loved to put its head on a wall?
Yes,
Yes.
you would have.
Yes, I would have. Am I also half dead and not ready to fight this thing? Yes. That is also true.
All right.
Oh,
You inflicted 92 points of damage onto the creature.
Yes, it shouldn't die.
You have overkilled it 3 times over.
Good.
reasonable.
No joke. That thing probably could have one-shot one of you guys.
I would hope so.
Perfect. Good. I can suplex a Tormagant later.
All right, Vesper. Have you fought Tyrannus before?
This would be the first time.
You feel something completely and utterly alien to you, and it is awful as you feel the death shriek of some powerful psyker dying instantly.
Jah'maul takes off his helmet, like cleans out his one ear, like, that was loud, brother. Those things a scream. Puts his helmet back on.
Whatever that was, I believe we have thoroughly expunged it. Now just for the welcoming party.
Okay, I need a roll for the Gene Stealers.
They just slaughter each other inside of the pod.
Alright.
Just blood comes out when they land.
Okay. Okay. How long do you guys stay up here?
Now, are any of us able to use our cunning and fortification expertise to triangulate where the drop pod is going to be landing? Cough, cough.
Yeah, sure, you may. Go ahead and make me a, I guess at this point it would be a perception, an awareness or tactics or a Psyniscience test.
Tactics?
Yes, tactics.
Where's tactics?
I believe it's under your main
Oh.
skills.
Oh, okay. It's a specific kind of tactic.
Yes, if you had
I have assault tactics, so I'm not sure.
Oh, I forgot. I have orbital drop procedures.
yeah,
This is your whole bread and butter.
Yeah, just I'm used to. Let's see if this is the one where I fail my roll.
Oh my god.
holy
No, yep, I'm just able to draw a line between where they're falling and where they'll land.
Vesper, describe how you know that's going to that mycetic spore is aiming straight for the proto-digestion pool.
Well, for starters, if you're going to be doing a hot drop, you do it wherever it is hottest. You don't usually use a hot drop for more mundane reinforcing. Equally important is that based on what I can see from it, it doesn't seem to have any means of drastically altering its direction. Thus, based on the parabolic arc it's currently taking, as well as its current shape and wind resistance, it's most likely going to be heading in that particular spot.
If that is true, brother, we need to move to intercept them before they
Precisely.
otherwise choose to move towards the civilians.
Well, let us make our way post-haste downwards.
All right.
I believe you've yet to have your thrill of the hunt, so to speak.
I have plenty of heads, brother. Will be plenty of time for more. There's still a whole war for us to win. And Jah'maul will start making his way down. Oh no. Tectonus' image did not go through.
Shame.
I know, I wish to see Demean.
All right.
Alright, so we'll be making our way back groundside.
Okay. You make your way towards the reclamation pool.
Oh, I'm glad we didn't fight that thing. Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
my
dude.
brain. That's why my brain hurts so much.
Yeah, that's I'm glad you were talking to the people. Like, hey, can we just nuke that again? Thanks, guys.
The Imperial Guardsman, being very sensible, is like, if it's giving you trouble, just bomb it. Just shell it.
Yeah, no, they were just calmly having a conversation, and then the Space Marine they were talking to went, "Oh, that's a thing." You know, like we could just shoot the thing. Like, yeah, go ahead, shoot it. It's in the same spot as last time. Just fucking go ham.
And you neatly circumnavigated my excuse of not sending you another artillery strike by having the sergeant of the Salamanders do it for you. So by the time you get there, the mycetic spore has crashed and disgorged a shitload of dead rippers.
What'd they do? Rip themselves?
They thrash themselves to death from the death shock of the psychic creature.
Uh-huh. I forgot they actually do die instead of just going crazy sometimes.
In this case, I just killed them because this creature had a special mechanic where it would summon rippers. So I'm just
Fair enough.
yeah. Normally, actually, yes, they actually flee as fast as they can if they're not a synapse creature. Which,
Yeah.
speaking of, as you're walking towards the reclamation pool, you hear the sound of gunfire dim, and then like sporadic cheers in the distance, picked up by your whatchamacallums. uh, you hear sporadic cheers from human voices as whatever is attacking everyone starts like not fighting back.
Vesper doing quick math with his fingers. Like, no, this thing's that big. My fingers are that big. Yeah. All right, yep.
Well, that was
Pretty
about an hour's worth of content that you just bypassed.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Sometimes sometimes it takes two sessions. Sometimes it takes less than an hour.
Jah'maul's just looking at that thing like, I don't know, brother. I don't feel like carrying such a big head.
There's a-
Assuming you could forget which part is the head. It's a
That
little
is
bit of
also the good. That is also good, brother.
as a point, there's barely anything left besides like back shell because it got hit with artillery.
Yeah. He's just looking at how big the creature is, and he's like, that head would have been way too big to drag.
For reference, this is size enormous.
yep.
You know, shit's big as fuck.
Well, when you're done gawking at it, you can go to the other side of the reclamation pool to meet up at the temple.
Yeah.
Do one sweep to ensure nothing survived a landing, and then we will inform the survivors about their new fate.
Jah'maul just quickly set everything on fire.
Pull the
You
hands.
know,
Like,
the fresh stuff. You already set it on fire once. He's just doing it again. Giving it another quick pass.
This soil will
As
be
is
very
appropriate.
fertile.
As is appropriate when things crop up.
And that would be the rest of the canister for his one for that. So he'll pop it out and replace it. And put the empty one back in his on his person.
On his webbing harness.
Uh-huh.
Would anyone like to make a Xenos test to see what kind of creature this is? Forbidden Lord Xenos. Or do you just not care enough?
Give me a moment, I'm doing paperwork.
Okay.
Yep, let us know when you're ready.
I mean, if someone else wants to do it while I'm doing this.
Give Tectonus something to do.
Holy
Oh yeah, Tectonus. Fuck yes.
Tectonus!
Spread the wealth around.
Yes.
Yes, you have seen this filthy xenotype before. Not in person, however. Only in a battle
Who's
report.
that Xenos?
This is a malanthrope. Commonly confused with a zoanthrope, a malanthrope is rarely seen and typically known as the corpse eater and the scavenger. With a roll that good, with 4 degrees of success, it was first seen on Moloch 2 when it was eating people, including Xenos. It is used by the hive mind to gather genetic material for transformation into new war forms. They are a powerful psyker, lesser in comparison to a zoanthrope, but you've heard stories of these things killing entire squads of space marines by themselves. They are exceptionally poisonous and venomous.
Ugh. Gross, nurgle shit.
And they typically move among massive swarms of rippers, probably as a means of transferring biomass that it cannot transport itself. All reports that you've heard on how to deal with it has been kill it with fire and bomb it. Just do not get within 300 meters of range of it, otherwise it can kill you. Like, as in evaporate a space marine in one shot, kill you.
You said kill it with fire and what else? I think you kind of broke up.
Bomb it. Bomb it with everything you got.
Ah. So what we did.
Yes, basically what you did.
Understood, brother. Creepy face tentacles means burn it. Good thing that is what I do all the time, motioning like hand flamer in one hand, flaming sword in the other. Jah'maul's built to do one thing: burn it with fire.
As Tectonus is relaying all of that information while Jah'maul is leisurely burning the corpses, you can hear in the distance the sound of Valkyries landing on the other side of the copse of trees for this park.
Sounds like our ride is here, brothers.
Hmm. Good to know. That is immensely horrifying. It is a good thing we know no fear.
Alright, when you're ready, go to the top of the map and I'll change you over to the temple.
Just fucking around fire. Get out of here, bug. Fuck you. It's a tiny little gnat-sized Tyranid. Son of a bitch.
Sorry, I'm doing a little thing. Alright. And now, where is the last of you? Where is Tectonus? There's Tectonus. There we go.
The same spot we were all standing?
Yep. Alright.
I think they just chained this dude up to the fucking pillar.
Yeah, they crucified him on pikes. On spikes.
Beautiful.
And on the left here, where they stuffed all the corpses into that building they were in and just lit the building on fire.
Perfect.
Valkyries have landed, and about a score of Imperial Guard troops have disgorged, much to the confusion of both them and the militia that you left in here. Oh, wait, yeah, I need a... Ecatran. There we go. Let's see. Control.
I forgot I put that there. Oh, shit.
Some of the Imperial Guardsmen run up to you and shout, "My lords!"
Oh, wonderful. You've made good time.
Indeed, my lords. Where are our comrades? Well, all we see is militia here.
Yes, you require more fighting individuals, and we have found individuals that are able to fight. They are all you all fight for the Emperor and for the regiment, no?
The lead guy, he looks to be like a sergeant, looks back, looks to you. Of course, my lord.
Well, unless there is something about them I should know about. I'm assuming that you'll make some efforts to utilize their combat abilities to whatever needs you have.
All right, so should we just take those who are armed, or...
Well, this is considering that you and your leadership will be integrating these forces into your own, I shall leave that up to you in whatever negotiations you establish with them.
He nods. Yes, my lord.
I believe not all can fight, but those that can might be willing to join. I am unsure why my brother phrased it in such a way.
Well, if you wish to evacuate the battle space he looks you guys up and down, and you're just, how much paint do you have left on your armors?
I
Well,
don't ever
it's
remember the paint chipping, does it? Every time I see these fuckers, it's like, oh yeah, no. It's like green the whole way through.
I think right now it's mostly a mixture of char and gristle. So whether or not you can see the original color is a different question.
Especially for Jah'maul's back and Tectonus's shield, which probably received hundreds of rounds of ammo into them, respectively. Your armor's still good, but your paint job looks. Would
Just
you?
drenched in blood, viscera, scorch marks.
Would my lords? Would you like to be transported?
That will not be necessary. We're on our way to handle another objective nearby. And what capacity you have will be best spent in your utilization of these local armsmen.
I will say, if you have a medic in your midst, it would not go remiss to be looked over.
You yourself?
What's up?
You yourself?
I didn't hear what you said.
Do
He's
you want a
asking if
medic to look at you?
Yeah, and I assume there's someone else in the group might need to get looked at too.
I think everyone.
Yeah.
you think
Jah'maul's like
Tectonus
at half
took some-
health.
Yeah, I think Tectonus took some damage at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tectonus is at half health.
I know we can use fate points to heal ourselves, but might as well have a medic do their thing.
Yeah.
So we can save those for later.
Medicae. You're using guards and Medicae enough that I'm actually there we go. Guardsman Medicae comes up to Jah'maul and begins to ply his craft. He has equipment.
Feel free to practice on me, little brother. You're gonna need it for my other brothers.
Alright, I need to look at the healing rules real quick.
See, look. So much more intelligent than you know.
He's certainly not in a rush. I mean, it's not every day he gets to work on the body of a space marine.
He probably is confused, like, why he's tar black, but
I mean, obviously, because these guys are Japanese. Obviously, he thinks that you dip yourself in ink as a pre-battle, a pre-battle measure.
Yeah, just don't look at the glowing eyes.
Shoot, come on.
So, brothers, do you think we killed all of them? They ran. So I assume we got all of the commanding creatures.
when does lightly damaged become heavily damaged? Is it past half health?
I have no idea. I know there's like receiving being critically damaged,
Yeah, you're probably
but I
on.
haven't seen a critical damage level yet.
You were probably heavily wounded, but you're not critically wounded. And
Yeah, so I assume heavily wounded.
yeah, in which case he heals 1 wound for you, Jah'maul.
Good job.
And now for you, Tectonus.
Pat him on his tiny little fucking head.
There's nothing you can do for you, Tectonus.
Does he get a bonus from getting practice on Jah'maul first?
Even if he did, he'd still failed by 7 points.
Damn.
And now for you, Vesper, if you don't resist him. All right, Vesper, are you heavily wounded? Did you
I
go
am
below?
not.
Did you go below half health?
At all or currently?
At all in this operation.
I'd have to double check, but I think I might have, yes.
You regained 1 hit point.
Convenient.
The medic gets down on his hands and knees and like presses his head against the ground and says, "My lords, you are all critically wounded. I did the best I could."
You've done more than could be asked of. We appreciate your service, and the Emperor appeases.
He stands back up and goes back towards the temple to start like treating the wounded in there. All right, and that completes this operation. Okay, so your primary objective: did you recover the precious device?
Yeah.
All right. Did you purge the Gene Stealer brood?
Yeah.
Did you destroy the reclamation pool?
Question mark? Yeah.
I would hope so at this point.
We have guardsmen here now. They can do
They
more.
got fucking nuked once.
Yeah, they could make sure it doesn't prop back up again.
You look to the guardsman. Guardsman, get the poison. The rat poison.
You just use your salt rations to make sure that doesn't grow again.
All right. Tertiary objectives. Vulcan lives. I believe you have a lot of heads now.
Yeah, I've killed quite a few elite enemies in melee combat.
All right. Purge the witch. Did you silence an enemy psyker permanently?
Yes, its head is on my belt.
The headless corpse says crucified on the obelisk.
I don't actually know if I have it. Yeah, no, it's on my belt. I had to double check.
All right. You broke the synapse. With the death of the Mounthrope, you killed the last synapse creature in the area. Look, man, it is the rules of the game that he can only heal you 1 hit point if you're heavily wounded. Otherwise, he would have healed you a whole 3 hit points if he succeeded. And then Honor the Fallen. You did not find enough slain guardsmen. Okay, let me just, so your rewards for this mission. The Precious Device! You have received the Precious Device and can now resupply yourselves and get in contact with orbital ships.
Vesper holds it above his head like it's Legend of Zelda.
Da-na-na-na. Give me a second. I need to find like how much experience this exactly translates
Take
into.
your time with the meth.
Mission complications 232. Two 6-9. Okay then. There it is. So this was an ordinary encounter. You guys got... Okay, let me get the calculator out. That's 300 for the primary objective. 300 for the secondary objectives. And then the side objectives, you got... 1, 2, 3. So that's... plus 150. You guys got 750 experience points. Yep.
You said how much?
750. I'm going to write that down. 750 experience points.
Okay.
You also received, let's see how many renown points you get.
Ooh, those are valuable.
And then you guys receive 4 renown points.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm putting this into all players. Hey.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You reward 750 EXP, 4 renown points. Save changes. Okay. So, you're all heavily wounded. And I believe many of you are low on ammo.
I used a singular clip of the gun I actually use. However, I believe everyone else.
Yes, unfortunately, you guys are pretty light on logistical needs.
Yep, we just need to get that fucking gun out of commission so we can actually get some real help. However, I think we can still try to communicate with our people to get a logistics resupply, unless I'm wrong.
Yep.
It might be more difficult.
Vesper, do you want to tell your party anything about, say, teleportariums?
At some point, that might be necessary.
Vesper, when would you like to report into command to your strike captain that you're off mission?
Probably sometime after we take down the anti-air.
Might as well make the boss be able to come down and reprimand you in person.
That would be preferred, yes.
I know I'm in trouble, boss, but look what I accomplished. This isn't what I fucking told you to do. I know.
I told you
What?
to overthrow the entirety of the planetary government, and here you are,
Look.
having only done one city.
Look. I found these 2 green guys. They're pretty cool. Just Jah'maul and Tectonus in the background being idiots.
Grilling a Tyranid Hormigaunt.
Yeah, just grilling a Tormagant, going, "Oh, look at Godsman," picking him up and tossing him in the air, going, "Uppies for the baby."
The guardsman, like, dead to life after the grueling fight before them. Just
Just said, "This is my life now."
yeah. All right then. So, okay. Let's take you to the world map. So, would you guys like to resupply through drop pod?
I'd
I'm
be
actually
down.
good on supplies.
All right. Your next okay, so just to make sure, because I had something for you guys to do, but your characters have been pretty adamant that they're not going to do it. So in that case, your next
I mean,
objective,
like what? Like what?
you're going to go talk with the Aloysius commander and get
I
resupplied
mean,
that way.
yeah, but we wanted to, like, you get get as much bane for the like trip out as much as possible.
Yeah, that's fair. That's why I'm not forcing you.
However, I also didn't realize that everyone else was so heavily wounded, and also poor Tectonus over here with only 20 fucking bullets.
Yeah. All right. So your next objective that you're going to want to do, that you're wanting to do, is to attack the 99th anti-aircraft unit. Correct?
I was about to ask, like, giving the new revelation of our
Terrible
hurt
wounding.
team members. Yeah. Yeah. Well, would you guys like to go back, have this conversation, maybe rest up for those that are injured, and then go back out again? We could just hang off the back of the Valkyries so everyone has space to chill out inside. Wait, we have mag boots. We can just stand on top. What the fuck am I talking about?
I mean, I won't make you guys do anything. You are
Correct.
Space Marines and you're dealing with Imperial Guardsmen.
But-
They're not going to force you to do jack or shit.
Yeah, no, I'm just throwing out options for the party. Shit to think about. Necro, I remember you're pretty injured, correct?
I'm doing pretty good right now. How are you?
I mean, like, how much HP do you have? Or are you giving me this, like, 1 HP means peak condition shit?
Oh, I'm currently missing 1 point.
Oh, you are missing 1 point. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
I
just
am
that.
13 out of 22. So realistically, I can spend a couple fate points and be okay.
Vesper's
Okay.
uh,
Alright, then I will suggest going back.
all right. Because you guys have to undergo extended care in order to become like undo the heavy wounding. And also, if you did want to do the 99th anti-aircraft guns, you can still do that. I have to do some meta things regarding all of the units that are deployed on this map. And I have to assemble the scenario, so it's not just, you walk in, the Hellgas guys retreat from you because they're not dealing with fucking Space Marines right now. You spike the guns, you walk home.
Or, we stand from a distance, we use the device, we nuke it, we go home.
Yeah, that is the thing you could do.
That's why I wanted to double check before we just started rushing in.
Okay, so...
Because Jah'maul would just gleefully run into combat and die.
All right,
It
so
doesn't mean everyone else is stupid as he is.
so you guys are boarding the Valkyries to return to go to one of the command centers.
Yes, I'm going to use my mag boots to surf on it.
All right, that's one vote. While Tectonus is typing, Vesper, as
I believe Tectonus already agreed to it.
yeah, Tectonus also agrees to it. So that's 2v1, unless you want to say, unless you also want to agree with him, Vesper.
Yeah, fine. Especially since the mission's over, I'm technically no longer fire team.
You technically are. You just can't like override like if 2 out of 3 vote.
That's fine. Guess we'll get in command with the authority figures.
Okay, I just need to double check something with the 250. They have a whole ass paragraph describing what damage is.
Yes.
It's thorough, but also kind of annoying.
Like the book in a nutshell.
Oh, and you're also fatigued, Vesper.
You are correct about this, which is even more impressive that I've made the rolls that I have.
Yes. Holy crap, you need a nap for 10 minutes. That's it.
I mean, yeah, Space Marine.
Yeah.
It's just the what the fuck? The Fallout meme.
You sleep for 24 hours straight.
Just take a nap. Just take an hour-long nap. They're like, why am I even a doctor? Just take a nap. Shot in the head, exploded, poisoned. Just take a nap. You're fine.
Yeah, that is a fair point. So if you did start having issues with supplies, there might be other ways to obtain those supplies. Like maybe asking for supplies from the people who haven't used theirs. Cough, cough.
Okay. What is your toughness bonus, Tectonus? Or no, sorry, Jah'maul. Tectonus has to type it out.
My toughness bonus?
Yes.
15.
Did you go below so okay, did you go below 7 hit points in this operation?
Yes,
Yeah, you're heavily wounded.
I believe so.
You are heavily wounded when you have taken damage twice your tough. Oh wait, you can't be heavily damaged. Tectonus, go ahead. Jah'maul, go ahead and put yourself at 14 hit points.
Huh? How can what? Can we? What do you mean we can't? I can't be heavily damaged. Is that for everybody? Or is that just?
Oh wait, okay. I'm an idiot. I thought your toughness bonus was your including your natural toughness. No, it's just your normal toughness bonus of 5. So 5 to 10.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, you can be heavily wounded. I was like, wow, holy crap, you can't be heavily wounded. No, you can be heavily wounded. So you're actually just ignore that. Yeah,
I'm still at 13 then.
yeah, you're still at 13.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tectonus. Okay, yeah. So we have 3 critically wounded not critically, heavily wounded characters. One of them is fatigued, and one of them needs ammo. All right. Okay. I have finished reading that. That means, I can close you, and send you to here. Control C. These should still be your character things. All right. So, the Valkyrie transports you all the way. I'm sorry. Transports you from here all the way to the south. Let me just put this onto change layer, token layer. There we go. To the Aloysius command at the southern gate of the city, south of the Ashtide Ring, at the southern streets. As you fly over the city, the sounds and smell of battle and death meet your senses until you land outside of the city, about 15 meters away from the gate. You and all the civilians that were also jam-packed into the Valkyrie exit out with the civilians herded off to the side to be scanned with a strange device one by one. Until it is only you three. And you're greeted by... I'm going to actually... Because you... There we go. You are greeted by a commissar and a distinguished Imperial Guard officer. They look to be a colonel. The officer is bowing at the hip very deeply.
You may rise.
He does so. My lords, welcome to the Aloysius Command Center. It's not much, but if there's anything you need, we can provide it for you.
You have already done much by taking in the strays that we have located. And all we require at the moment is a place to recollect ourselves as we attempt to make contact with our own superiors.
Of course, my lords. If you shall require us, we are in the right, he points to this, turret.
Interesting. We shall keep that as a note for future.
Alright. Monday, retired to the turret. So, you are at the Aloysius Command Center. You can smell hot food and the stink and press of unwashed bodies everywhere. It looks like a veritable tide of refugees have evacuated the city through this gate, and the Imperial Guardsmen are scanning anyone who's coming in or out. Where did the fucking... Oh. Okay. I said now.
It's definitely a mess that we have ourselves in. I would recommend finding some place to make yourself comfortable. We might be here for a short time as we attempt to negotiate. But I'm assuming neither of you wishes to contact your command first.
I guess that would...
Jah'maul will look to Tectonus. Brother, should we call them and let them know that we are close by to the target? Or should I say the thing that would let them land or no?
In which case, I shall allow you to.
Sorry.
I shall exchange custody of the device to you, brother. For I require some time to refocus myself after everything that has been.
Alright. For the device, Vesper, you do know that it needs a array or transmitter to amplify it. But thankfully, this is an Imperial Guard Command Center. They should have one. Should be very easy to find, in fact. It's usually manned by a tech priest.
While Tectonus does that, Vesper's just gonna find a nice quiet space to meditate.
Oh, come then, brother. Let us find this tech priest.
Please tell me that's not gonna start becoming a meme with you, Lud. Just hiding those little things across the map.
I shall not say one way or the other.
Hey, look, the guardsmen have the little bubble. It does the little jig.
Do, 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 do.
Just walking by. Toaster fucker. Oh, there it is. Hello, fucker, the toaster.
The tech priest turns around, looks up. This unit designation is not Toaster Fucker. I go by Cogboy. Apparently. My lords, do you...
Apparently.
The
What
guardsmen...
is your actual designation?
Zagreus Alpha 9.
Alpha 9?
Alpha 9.
Alpha 9. Okay. Well then, Alpha 9. We need to contact our command using this device. Motions towards Tectonus with the thing.
Understood, my lords. Are you familiar with the tech rights necessary to gain communication?
Not with this particular device.
Would you like assistance, my lords?
Sure. Is why you are here,
Indeed, my lords.
and I would not deny you a chance to commune with your god.
The tech priest raises a mechadendrite, like, listen here, motherfucker, before lowering it and inserting it into the machine.
He's like, am I wrong?
Ah, yes, the holy rites and sacraments of pushing a single button. And then he asks for the precious device after a moment. I assume you hand it to him.
Yeah. Yeah, unless Tectonus wants to throw something.
It's over carefully. Yes. I'm not even gonna roll for this guy. This guy knows how to do it. He was specifically trained, in fact, in how to use these things. Lords, I require a access code. Please insert access code into device. And then, like, a screen appears on the side of the array. I'm sorry, Tectonus. This is a bit inconvenient for both of us. Oh yeah, that's right. That's from the scene of, like, the heretics. It's like, where did I see that scene before? It's like, oh yeah, the heretics are even more deranged.
Yeah.
I miss Emperor Texas speech device. That was a good series. All right, Jah'maul, you don't mind if you like take over for the communication part, do you?
No, that's fine.
Okay. So did you guys ever like write down what your who your commander is, or anything like that in your strike cruiser?
I know we had the name of it, but I don't remember what it was.
The choking hazard.
Yeah, we came in on the choking hazard.
Okay, so you don't have an officer or anything like that in mind?
All I remember is that Jah'maul was a free agent, wasn't working with Tectonus's group. However, was, snatched up like, hey,
Hey,
you kill a lot of shit.
We're going on a crusade. You want to hop in?
Hey, we kind of need you. We're going to be looking for the things. And Jah'maul's like, well, all right. Yeah, I'll go look for the things. Going up to like, hey, captain of my company, can I go with this other company to go look for the thing? Yeah, Jah'maul, you can do whatever you want, buddy. Thanks, captain. And then he fucked off.
All right, and unfortunately, Necro also didn't write down anything for his strike cruiser. So I have nothing to go on except something I prepared earlier.
Oh, well, I'm prepared.
All right.
Tectonus is typing. Oh, okay.
Alright. Apologies, my lord. Apparently, the strike cruiser Choking Hazard is out of communications battling the Xenos threats and the Orc Cloud. However, the Grand Master of Space Marine Forces on the planet is willing to access your communique.
That works. Much appreciated, Alpha 9.
Understood, my lord. Thank you for the affirmation. And the top of the machine begins to crystallize into a holographic projection of a massive fucking Space Marine.
Do I recognize the chapter?
Yes, it is the Storm Wardens. The main reason why
Wardens.
Yeah, the main reason why you recognize them is because they were the guys in charge of the all quote unquote Space Marine operations on this planet. If you want to know more, go on.
Bang his chest and salute.
If you want to know more about the Storm Wardens, you may of course make a lore test. An Adeptus Astartes test.
Yeah. Might as well. No.
They look like Ultramarines.
Yeah. The blue, more blueberries.
They do have a penchant for having giant two-handed swords, though. Oh, Tectonus actually paid attention during the mission briefing.
Jah'maul only listens to things that he has to have.
Tectonus, the Storm Wardens are a chapter from the other side of the Warp Gate that leads into the Jericho Reach. They are a pretty interesting Space Marine chapter in the fact that they're Codex compliant, yet they have a lot of Black Templars blood in them. They prefer melee combat, and they have something called the Sacris Gladius, which is a giant two-handed sword. They were in fact the people who conquered this planet, the planet you're currently on, which is Vanir, from the Monarchus in the original assault for the Crusade. The fact that they're back now and have to deal with the same problem indicates that they're kind of really upset about that fact. You know, considering they killed a lot of the Monarchists last time.
Yeah, now the Monarchists are back.
Yeah. Ah, Sergeant Tectonus, Brother Jah'maul. I'm glad to see that you survive. What is the condition of the city of goddamn of Greencliff? Is it in our hands?
Not yet, Captain. They were heavily, I can't think of the fucking word for it.
They had heavy anti-aircraft
Yeah.
guns.
They were heavily fortified, and the anti-aircraft guns shot us down before we could make land. We were scattered in the city, and have been unable to contact our brothers that were lost and separated. However, we have obtained a device that allowed us to contact you, as well as gain access to the artillery. We aim to take down the anti-aircraft guns as well as the artillery of the monarchists before making our way.
So you have not seized the Citadel.
Not yet.
He turns and shouts to someone. The situation up here is we are slowing the Tyranid vanguard. However, without those anti-aircraft guns, we fear our spearhead will just open up a hole in the planetary defense against the Tyranid threats. What is the estimated time of completion for your mission?
How long would it take us to get there?
If you were to just eschew any recovery, you could probably run there in 2 hours if you don't fight anything.
Okay. And if we borrow a Valkyrie or something?
It depends on if you want to get shot down again or not. But you can probably
No, that's fair.
Yeah, you can probably cut it down to like 15 minutes, mainly because you have to actually, enter the Citadel.
The Citadel?
Yeah. Okay.
I think he was talking about the aircraft gun.
Oh.
Now, if he's talking about the Citadel, that's a whole fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah. He's talking about the Citadel. You're talking about the anti-aircraft guns.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get an estimate because our forces can't move forward until we get some like key points taken care of.
Do you relay that?
I will inform him of the situation with the guard too.
You are Space Marines. Ignore the mortals and take the Citadel. The sooner we take the Citadel, the sooner those anti-orbit cannons can go offline and we can flood reinforcements into the city.
If that is your orders, Captain, very well. We will tend to our wounds and head out as soon as possible.
He nods judiciously. Are you in need of resupply? He looks you up and down. You appear to be in need of resupply, considering the ferocity of the fighting there.
He nods. The monarchists and the Tyranids together have made it quite fun.
I imagine.
It's a bit expending on the resources.
My astropaths indicate that there was a momentous barrage in the city. I assume that was your doing.
Indeed, we had to slaughter a great many Tyranid to obtain this device.
Excellent. The more Vanguard creatures you can eliminate, the easier our control of the city will be afterwards. The sooner the sooner the Gene Stealers can be wiped out, the less likelihood we will face an insurgency afterwards once we purge the city. As Space Marines, you have access to our armory, and especially our ammunition stockpile. If you need anything, make a requisition form through this line, and he sends you a code, and we shall deliver a automated Thunderhawk to your location. I believe you are in need of a Medicae Servitor, correct?
Indeed, and as well as he turns towards Tectonus. How many rounds for your bolter do you need, brother? I mean, how many rounds is reasonable to ask is another question.
He's sending down a whole ass Thunderhawk. That thing can hold like a fucking 10 Space Marines easy, including their vehicles.
Hellfire is a Salamander only thing, if I remember correctly, so I don't think they have access to that.
No, it's just a specialized round. You can get specialized rounds from them. It's just
Oh, okay.
It's just expensive in requisition points. However many they got. Okay. As I said, make your requisition form through this line, and you shall be requisitioned. Any space
Understood, Captain.
Any space you do not use will be used to transport ammunition for the Imperial Guardsmen on the planet. So don't feel the need to... He looks you guys over. Well, how many of you are you?
There are 3 of us.
Don't...
We are also in the presence of a librarian by the name of Vesper.
One moment. He, like, puts you on hold for, like, a good 5 minutes. Then comes back. Vesper of the Rain Priest Vesper?
Yes. Of the Rainbow Warriors.
Inform him we have lost communication with all of his brothers on the planet, and that his commander on the strike cruiser is wondering what has happened to them.
One moment. Tectonus. Grab Vesper if you can.
Alright, Vesper. But by this point, you easily have gone like a good 20-minute nap in.
Runs over, just starts shaking him. Hey. Stop talking to the Emperor. Come on.
In the meantime, he nods judiciously and says, "Is there anything else to report, or shall you be making that requisition form?"
What was that, Blood? I missed it.
He's basically asking if that's all.
That is all for now. I was asking Tectonus to grab Vesper so that I can give you this update.
He nods. Speaking of, Necro, are you there?
I'm back.
Fuck.
Alright, so I'm assuming I didn't miss too much.
No.
I'm still imagining like that fucking run too. Tectonus just like straight leg running with Vesper over his head. Vesper.
Yes.
We got in contact with the people. It is I think you said they were the Storm Warden.
Yes, the Storm Warden.
The current like organizing party of all of the Space Marines in this particular crusade. He stated that they lost contact with your chapter on the planet, and your commanding officers wondering what the hell's going on. So Jah'maul asked Tectonus to go get you And that's what he currently typed out.
Fair enough. I guess it is best that we handle things in the inevitable. I had hoped that some of my my siblings would dig themselves out from the rubble, but it is seeming that the spirits do not offer great tidings.
Rain Priest Vesper, how goes your mission to capture the monarchs?
Well, unfortunately, that has come into some significant obstruction. It turns out there is a more concerning enemy afoot.
Goddamn.
That while it is beyond me to say with any certainty, I suspect that some of our issues may be directly associated with this unexpected foe.
And Price nods. Rain Priest Vesper, while it is not my position to make demands or orders of you, it is my advisement that you assist these salamanders in their operation for Greencliff. I shall try to get in contact with your commander to relay that you have been found.
Flowers scream and the songs will be sung, but even in death, only the bones still ring.
In the meantime, librarian, you have access to our armory. If you need ammo or supplies, you consult with Brother Jah'maul here.
I appreciate the consideration, but my equipment will see us through.
He looks at Jah'maul and Tectonus now. Is there anything else, brothers?
That is all, Captain. We will make our way to the citadel like you ordered.
He nods, and then the signal cuts.
All right, brothers. As Tectonus has heard, and I shall now inform towards you, he will share the code for the resupply. And the captain has requested, or should I say demanded, that we take the citadel as soon as possible. He has made it quite clear that we do not need the guards in order to assist us, and that we shall make our way there immediately in order to stop all of the forces at once.
Who am I to reject such commands?
Out of character, Vesper, you could. I mean, he's not part of your chain of command. You could just ignore his order.
I could, yes.
Yeah. All right. So, for this mission, it is going to be this upcoming operation. You guys still have the. Go on. Oh.
No, I had a hiccup. That was nothing.
You guys still have freedom of operation for the entire city. So if you guys feel like you can't take the Citadel with just you three, yes, you could just be like Samuel L. Jackson there and be like, respectfully, sir, we're going to help the mortals. Yeah. You could.
There's literally only 3 of us. There's like your Space Marine. And you stupid fuck. There's 2 salamanders here. You'll be like, yeah, no, do this. Ignore the people. Yeah. Sure, bud.
Anyways.
Sure.
the secondary objectives of taking the Citadel still remain, which is disable the artillery and take out the anti-aircraft gun and the anti-tank guns. So, I just need to know ahead of time of, do you want to resume the operation from where you left off and take out the anti-aircraft guns?
What is the consensus, brothers?
Well, obviously we had our orders, but if we have any choice of freedom, we have already promised to take out the air guns, and I am not prone to going back on my words.
Indeed. I am in agreement. As much as the captain says that we must do this and do that, without the help of the guardsmen, it is unlikely that we will accomplish our task. At the very least, we cannot capture the monarchy. If we were to succeed, they would have to lay dead.
Tectonus, you can restore a fate point.
Exactly, brother. The Imperium is the Imperium because of its people.
Alright, in which case, you might want to speak with the Aloysius Colonel to see if he has any tactical updates he can give you on the city.
Yep, might as well. As he's sitting there with his bobblehead.
For the requisition points, give me, like, you're gonna have to give me, like, an hour after this session to give you, like, a requisition point limit.
Yeah, fair.
And this would be
we
for...
give you the requisition after.
Yeah, and this would be a requisition for, like, the entirety, the rest of the operation, which would be taking the city. Alright, Vesper, would you like to join them at the... you there, Necro?
Yeah.
Okay. The Aloysius Colonel stands at rigid attention with the Commissar. My lords, how may I assist you today?
Greetings, Colonel. We are hoping for a status report on the current situation in the city.
Hi, my lords. If you, right now, my regiment is heavily scattered and badly degraded. However, we are still combat effective. Change layer, token, change layer, token, change layer, token, change layer, token, change.
There. That's where we are.
Alright. He's going to point out his regimental disposition. His command staff is at 4 out of 6. They are under strength, but they are still combat effective to, like, coordinate their operation. However, his support staff, these guys... Let me just make this bigger. Is been really badly mangled in the entry into the city. He says without Rancor that he was really relying on the Salamanders to, take the Citadel.
Yeah. But we all got shot down.
Yeah. He says without Rancor.
Form him as much.
Yeah. His communications element, which is these guys. They're actually the same as his unit, so he can still coordinate the offensive operations. And then he has a security element, security and reserve of the Aloysius drop 1-1. Bullet. The Aloysius drop 1-1. as a reserve and a defense element to like defend against any heretics, xenos, or aliens who heretics, xenos, or mutants who will assault them from outside of the city. He then points out that the Aloysius 1/3, which was the assault gunships, got shot down outside of the Citadel. The Aloysius 2/2, which were the guys that you landed with, barely exist, but they are currently evacuating to the north to the port facilities to make sure they're not sabotaged. So they're actually all the way up here.
Oh, okay, they moved right on.
Yeah. The forward observers, they were wiped out utterly. He was very disappointed to hear that. And to show you,
is that this group here?
it was
Okay, I see.
So this was the Aloysius 1/2. They were completely wiped out on the approach. The Aloysius 1/3 were completely wiped out on approach, and the Aloysius forward observers. Did I? There we go. Save.
Yeah, where the precious device was.
Yeah, where the precious. Yeah, where the precious device was. They were also completely wiped out, and he's happy to see that one of the precious devices survived. And then the Aloysius second. So he's saying second regiment. You don't understand. If the way the regiment works is it's divided into two. Okay, so Imperial Guard regiments are divisions. He's saying that the second regiment of the first division is in the north defending the port facilities, as is the backup operation.
Yeah.
Like that
I mean, you as soon as you threw up the numbers, I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you could see the numbers.
No.
Yeah, now you guys can see the numbers. They're defending the port facilities from sabotage in the future because they're going to need the port facilities for the attack of the rest of the planet.
Yeah.
They are currently going up against a company's Oh, undo. There we go. They are currently going up against a company-sized element of Venerian monarchists, known as the 98th 3rd Company 2nd Platoon. Doing the math in your head, it's essentially equal to one, to the Aloysius guys, one of their guys.
Okay.
So they have like numerical superiority now that the Aloysius 2nd has come in.
Yeah.
The 99th Artillery has been degraded. And now with the Aloysius 2nd, they can actually like take out the artillery themselves. They think that there is a command center here. If you destroy the command center or the communications, then the entire regiment will basically fall apart. They will not be able to coordinate defense. So
okay, and that's right next to the anti-aircraft guns anyway.
Yeah. From what he's heard, the Source Scythe have been really hammering the Bastion the Loyalists have been using. And that is his regimental disposition. He has heard good news, however. The Elros 3rd and 2nd Regiment, company, my bad, has attacked the anti-aircraft guns. They have managed to slip between the lines of the. Now that you can actually like see it tactical disposition, I'm going to just show you all these things. And this is like at the end of tonight's session, what I'm going to be like rolling for like how well does the Imperial Guard regiments do against the forces they're facing.
That's fair. So pretty much we got the whole ass map out, and the Colonel is giving us the.
Yes. I'm going to do it step by step for you guys, just so you understand what's happening. They're currently attacking the 99th Anti-Aircraft like detachment, and considering its infantry going against fixed guns, it's going as well as you can expect. they're doing it regardless of casualties. So the sooner you get there, the less casualties will be inflicted on the Elros, and there'll be like more to actually help you when taking the Citadel. Yes, the precious device, a Nokia brick phone.
With a laser pointer attachment.
Yep. The Elros have taken heavy casualties, but you'll know more later. It seems like the Vanirians have not taken many casualties in return. He can't tell you because he's not their commander, so he doesn't get their casualty reports.
Fair. He just knows what he's heard from hearsay.
Yes. The Elros have already lost the Elros 2nd, 3rd Company, the Elros 2nd, 2nd Company in the attack on the Chicken Court and the East Slum Gates. Like, those companies are just completely wiped out.
Okay.
In return, they took out a whole company of Venerian guardsmen in a bastion that was guarding both those gateways.
Okay, so it was like a two-pronged assault to take down the...
To pierce into the city.
Yeah.
So
at least there's a way into the city.
Yes. Let's see. Are they completely wiped out? Yeah, destroyed and... Destroyed. Yeah, they're destroyed. They have no one manning those gates. So, for all he knows, some Venerians or Chaos Cultists or whatever the fuck is going on could have retaken those gates. The Elros commander, he says the Elros commander is suicidally belligerent.
That is true from what I saw.
The Elros 2nd, 1st is at half strength, 2nd, 1st Company, and is guarding a Source Scythe artillery battery, which is at full strength.
I believe that's the one that we're calling upon?
Yes.
Wrong? Yeah.
And the Elrosian basically Engineer Detachment and rocket artillery exists. The rocket artillery has taken a lot of counter battery fire, but they're really bombing the fuck out of their enemies. He says that despite their suicidal persistence, they're probably just going to run over the Elros in front of them. However, he does mention that if you attack the Venerians from behind, you probably can... Well, there's nothing stopping the Elrosians from just marching on the Citadel once those two companies are destroyed.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just running our way to, the anti-aircraft, the fucking defense heads. And we're like, hey guys, should we just slaughter those two companies real quick and just keep on running?
Yeah. The Elros are an assault regiment, so they don't have tanks or chimeras.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
They do have a self-propelled anti-tank gun. So, self-propelled anti-tank gun, and the Elros commander is right there.
Yeah. Man, I don't want to talk about.
Alright, now on to the Venerians. He says that the situation has not really developed from what he last saw. The Venerian 2nd Regiment, the Loyalist 2nd Regiment, was basically just holding down a monarchist company while they just go across the footbridge. And they brought across heavy mortars and a whole ass regiment. 2 companies ready to outflank the Venerians.
Just drip fed in a regiment onto the other side.
Yeah. And they're mechanized.
Damn.
So if you can take out the anti-tank gun, they can probably easily support the Elros and provide the spearhead necessary to get into the Citadel. So that's what the Venerian 2nd Regiment's doing. The 1st Regiment is currently doing a stare-off with an entire Venerian regiment. And let me just... Oh. Okay. So the Venerians have, like, got across the river on two sides, but they've been stymied by the enemy. They have been, he says that unlike the Elros, they have been very casualty adverse. Been trying not to get, destroyed. And then finally, there's the Source Scythe. Outside the western Green Cliffs, all the way here in the top left.
Yeah.
The Venerian have retired a whole company to guard them, while the Source Scythes get set up and, fire their artillery. They have taken casualties from, ambush from Monarchus. But other than that, they're good. Yeah, you're basically storming it with the equivalent of Kriegers.
At least with the one. The other two, actually seem like reasonable
Not
guardsmen.
Yeah.
The others are just fucking wild.
Just pushing their way through across literally the entirety of the city.
Yeah. Just line marching, shooting anything that moves.
Oh, I hate that. He says, he does mention that the Venerians were, the reason why they're on the opposite side of the river of the Citadel is they were, ambushed while encamped by the, Monarchus who seized the Citadel. And that's why, there's a whole company just dead in the monster fields.
Fair.
And that is the situation as he sees it. Essentially, he thinks that if you go, link up the Elros, destroy those two regiments, those two companies there in front of them, they could just get straight in at the Citadel and start besieging it. If you take out that and if you take that out, the anti-tank guns and the artillery, the Citadel will be completely wide open, because then the Venerians will have to pull back all their forces to defend the Citadel. Because they've been managed to keep the Imperial forces outside of the Citadel in the meantime. If their defense line were to collapse, they'd have to pull everything back. And that's the situation as he sees it. Do you want me to put you back on the Loyce's Command Center map, or do you want to keep looking at this map?
Fuck it, let's just keep this one up for right now.
Okay.
So with this update, what do you feel like, guys? What would be our best bet? It's like Blood said, if we take out this thing, this will allow all these forces to move this way, thus allowing all these forces to just bull rush this shit. Of course, if we take out the head of everything, it's just going to collapse entirely.
Yeah, just the question is, do we think we're ready to take on the head?
I'm not saying the Citadel.
The Citadel, right here.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying the defense coordination.
Because if you take out the 99th Loyalist command, then all the guys who have the 99th tag will basically not be able to coordinate. They cannot move in the meta sense, and they will be stuck there and can be bypassed and can only defend themselves.
Interesting. That's certainly an option, but that would be quite a gamble on if we can take them. So I doubt such a target would be poorly defended.
Well, as you can see, it's on the way to the anti-aircraft gun, which was our previous target anyway.
That's a fair point.
If
Fair point.
we will be there to take that down. That will give us the 3-3 and the 2-4, which we can then recruit to then march onto the command, as well as their communications.
Yeah, if you take out either the loyalist commanders or the comms company, one of the two, they basically can't react. They need both of them.
Yeah. And as you can see, the commanders aren't doing too well.
So the blue ellipses is the anti-aircraft guns like range where they can shoot down the Valkyries. So if they can't land you inside those blue ellipses.
Yeah.
The red ellipses is the artillery range. Let me actually see. Okay. The artillery range is 20 kilometers.
I'll do a circle for you, Blood.
Yeah, thank you. And he says that they are Source Scythe are currently doing like counter battery, but they're really dug inside casemates. So they're just, there we go. That's good enough.
Yeah.
So in any like frontal assault they do, just meets the artillery, and that's why the Elros are just getting, despite outnumbering the 99th like 2-1, they're just getting mulched.
I like how we were just barely in range.
Yeah, just barely in range.
That's fucking hilarious.
I mean, that's how artillery works.
Yeah.
So, Vesper, Jah'maul, and Tectonus. What is your next mission going to be attacking this like area of operations?
I have no objections.
I feel like so, yeah. Because while it's not the 98th command, which appears to be like a lot of what is fucking with the west side, cutting off the head of the east side of the city.
It would guarantee the security of the port facilities.
Yeah. And it also will free up the psychopaths to just fucking bull rush the Citadel like a bunch of wackos.
The Aloysius commander, he looks up and says, I should also mention that if we can preserve any equipment at all for the defense of the city, even if we have to take heretics, heretic guns will still matter against the fight against the Tyranids. That could be a penal legion for all I care. We just need the Citadel and its anti-orbit cannons.
So make them surrender if possible.
Yes.
Understood.
If
they can face the Emperor's justice later.
He nods. If you need reinforcements in terms of resupply or evacuation, the Elros second drop troopers will be able to assist you. So these guys all the way up here, Sergeant Yanagita, basically. Anti-theft traps, the anti-tampering like DRM. Hi, I, who is the rightful monarch of the planet of Anir? Right answers only.
Right. It delivers a lethal shock. Becomes someone's weapon, they just shout out wrong answer.
All right, so it has been 2 hours. Is there anything anyone else would like to do?
Rather than
We'll be
getting
doing the
some rest in
requisition
before we do
later.
this stuff.
One at a time, please.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I guess the only thing Vesper would need is just take that quick little nap before we start.
You took the nap.
Oh, fair enough. Let me just factor that in.
Yeah, the conversation alone with Captain Price was long enough for you to get your beauty sleep in.
Beautiful.
So what you do, power nap to heal that 1 point?
Well, just the fatigue.
Fair.
All right. All right. Okay, so you're gonna take out these guys. This is going to suck for that command center. Okay. All right. Necro, did you have anything you need to do? You said it already.
No, I think I'm happy with the session.
All right, Jah'maul, did you have anything you need to do before you reinforce and re-embark?
No.
Tectonus.
I think I'm all set.
Okay, so that means that's just Tectonus. Is there anything you would like to do? Patch holes in my armor. That's fair. Actually, can everyone please make me a tech use test? Plus 20 to maintain your armor.
Hey, my first failure.
What's your... Oh, it doesn't matter, but... Okay, that's... everyone's armor receives 1 level of fatigue. You're gonna roll a fate point? Did I say a level of fatigue? I mean a level of decay.
Joy.
Don't worry, it's not become poor quality yet. You just need to get rung over by like a professional techmarine or a servitor.
Which we can requisition.
Yep, which you can requisition. All right. Now time to do it for your weapons. Go ahead and make me the same tech use test. Plus 20.
I'll just use a fate point to succeed.
Yeah. Would you
You
also...
can do so.
Vesper, would you also like to do so?
I assume Tectonus. You failed by 1. Oh wait, no, never mind. That was Vesper.
Yeah, Vesper failed by
I'm
1.
stupid. I misread that.
So that means, Tectonus, your weapons receive 1 level of decay.
Send here at a weird angle. Yeah, there we go.
You don't need to eat or drink because you are Space Marines. Okay. Change layer, map. Change layer, map. Map. Okay, so did you all have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was fun.
That's good. Sorry for the relatively short session and like having to be like, hey, I don't have anything planned for like
That's
after,
fine.
because I kind of expected you guys to
Have
run
a
into,
boss fight?
yeah, have a boss fight. But you managed to solve that conundrum by just bombing it. That's fair.
Yep. It's totally fine. But you know what? If we would have fought it and then got...
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Well, no, we would just... It just would have been a new squad.
Yeah. As a,
And sure as shit, I bet there would have been a Tech Marine and at least a Medicae there.
yeah. um. So as I was statting out the Mounthrope, I was like, so there's no official stats for Mounthrope because that's a 14th, 13th edition, 14th edition, whatever thing for the Tyranids, and this is like 6th edition rulebook. So
Ah, fair.
I was using like a watered down Zoanthrope and Venomthrope together, and I was like, holy crap! The Zoanthrope has psi rating of 6, so its Warp Blast would do 60-10 damage if it hit you. And I'm like, and that thing has like 300 meters range. And that thing's not a master enemy. That is an elite enemy. I was outright terrified I was going to party wipe you guys.
But we have the tech.
But you have the technology. Um, so what do you guys think about like this map overview of like the whole operation?
I like it. I hope it's not like too crazy for you to have to keep track of, but
Oh no, this took me like 7 hours to do at first, but that was just like thinking about like, well, how do I do it? Now that I know how to do it, and I have like, honestly, it took me 4 hours just to make all of the symbols.
fair enough. Just the visual set of the whole.
Yeah. Because I was like, well, you're engaging in the middle of an Imperial Guard operation. Why don't I like make your actions affect that Imperial Guard operation?
Because I mean, it fucking would.
Yeah.
Especially if the guard's like, hey, if you just, I'm not telling you to, but if you just so happen to do this,
This will help you
well then
later.
shit.
Um.
Then we could do this.
Yeah.
Just doing that hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. That's kind of why
I can't command you because you can shoot me in the head, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted you to talk to the Oasis commander, so you actually got context to what you were doing. Especially
Yeah.
after it's been like 2 months since you first got context.
Funny enough, I still remembered quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
Names? No. No, like I told you, all I heard was, oh, okay, the monarch is a prince, and then it's just prince dead meat.
No points in tech. How do we maintain our arms and armor? Well, you do have tech use as a thing you can get just from your chapter. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah, we can invest in tech use no matter what. That was actually going to be my plan here in a bit.
yeah.
Seeing how, we have experience now. Is I
Because
was going to give Jah'maul some tech use.
you guys are going to be this campaign is going to be a bit more independent from the Imperium. This allows you to like have your skills reflect like your independence in terms of supply. Uh, for reference, after every operation or scenario, you will make the tech use test to like maintain your arms and armor and vehicles.
Fair enough. Uh, it's going to be funny when it's just going to end up being like Jah'maul back on the Burning Walk when he just has robes and a stick.
All right. So
It'd still be just as terrifying.
I'm going to end the recording here. Bye, YouTube.